Hey, good afternoon. I'm Jeff Dorson, Director of the Humane Society of Louisiana, here with another brief video update of some of our work around the state. We're calling these short videos, "Be kind to all animals all the time." We think that's a perfect motto of how we should conduct our lives. Today we're going to talk about lobbying, something that we all should be more familiar with, but most people probably forgot in high school, Civics 101. How does government work and how can citizens or advocates be a part of it? Let's talk about how a bill becomes law. Let's take a look at the recent bill that was introduced at our state capitol in Louisiana, in Baton Rouge. It's a balloon release bill. It creates penalties that prohibit that. And the reason why we support that bill is because the deflated balloons can sometimes be ingested by sea turtles, seagulls, other forms of life. It blocks their air passages or other ways, and they end up being harmed, hurt, or killed. And the strings that the balloons are attached to also do damage by getting tangled up in birds. So let's take a look at this bill. Do yourself a favor and actually educate yourself on this process. First, read the bill itself. It's called House Bill 581. So type in Louisiana Bill, House Bill 581, 2025 session. Our session only lasts from April 15th to about June, middle of June. So only about 3 months to get lots of work done. So it's very compressed. That's why lobbyists are working very hard all the time to try and convince lawmakers to accept their opinion. So 581. So House Bill HB means that the author of the bill, author means sponsor, the person who is putting their name attached to the bill and is kind of leading the discussions on it. That means it originated in the House side. Remember, it's a two-chamber system of government. The House side, the Senate side. Same on the federal level. So we're at the state level. So this means that it originated in the House side, which means a representative is the one who introduced it. And sure enough, there's even a co-sponsor, which means somebody else feels strong enough about the bill that they're putting their name to it as well. So the first part of the bill is just the introduction, the preamble of what the bill does. And then, so there's descriptions of activities, and then there's a penalty part. Since this is a criminal bill, it prohibits a certain activity. So in this case, if you're found violating it and it passes into law, the first offense is a $150 fine, second offense $250, third $500. So what happens is, it's read into the record. Somebody has an idea for a bill. A state lawmaker could have an idea that he or she wants to introduce as a bill. A citizen or a corporate lobbyist can approach a lawmaker on any level, city council, state, or federal, with an idea to introduce legislation, but it should be reasonable and winnable. Otherwise, nobody wants to spend all that time on it. So these individuals thought of this idea, or somebody went to them with the idea. They put their name to it. They gave the written idea to Legislative Services, a group of attorneys who turned their idea into a legal document, a legislative document. So let's see what it says. So it's an act, which means it's a bill. It hasn't been passed into law yet. And so now it's read into the record by the House, the Speaker of the House. They direct it to a committee, and there's many, many committees, maybe a dozen or more, on both the House side and the Senate side. The bill, the text of the bill, has to be germane to the committee it goes to. So in this case, because it's environment, it's assigned the committee called Natural Resources and the Environment. They schedule when the bill will be heard. That's public record. If you're for the bill, you want to show up and voice your opinion, or call or email in support of House Bill 581. For some reason, if you're opposed to it, you do the same steps in reverse, contact them saying you're opposed to it. And you can show up, and there's time for any citizen to give testimony. You appear before the committee. You fill out a card to let them know that you're present. You can just say you're against or for without giving testimony, or you can give testimony. So in this case, we sent Emily Underhill our citizen lobbyist up to Baton Rouge today, and she gave short, good, strong testimony in favor. So there are 18 committee members, I believe, and the majority voted in favor of the bill, so now it's cleared the committee favorably. It goes on to the House floor for the full vote. I think there's like 144 legislators in Louisiana, only 39 senators, the rest are state representatives. So now our job is to contact all those state representatives, voice in person or email in support of 581, House Bill 581. The floor votes on it. If it passes by majority vote, goes to the Senate side. It is assigned the Senate committee, just like it was in the House, and the process repeats itself. The Senate committee hears live testimony, votes for or against. If there's a majority, it goes to the Senate floor. They vote again. If that passes, that will be the fourth hurdle. It goes to the governor to either sign, not sign, and let it pass into law automatically after a wait time of maybe 15 days, or veto. Then they can go back to the chambers to vote if they want to override a veto, but that's rare. So let's say that this passes, he signs it, it's now a law. And you can help us by becoming a member of our lobby team. We're very active, somewhat successful, and we could use your help. Send your contact information to info@humanela.org. Thanks for watching. Please share this video, participate, get involved, get active. Let's help more animals in need. Thank you.